Good morning. Today I would like to start by talking about yesterday's topic. Why? Because there was some misunderstanding. Yesterday I asked you not to be too modest and open up and tell me who you are, what your talents are, and how you are better than others. And in some area you are, in some area we all are, just a little bit better than other people, which is natural. We all have different strengths and different weaknesses. And the misunderstanding was that I asked you to boast and I asked you to show off, and these are not good qualities that we want to develop. Nobody wants to see a person brag about their own achievements. Nobody wants to see a person boast or show off. It's like, wow, what a show off. It doesn't create a good impression. But in nature, if you think about animals, peacocks, roosters, lions with their mane, any animal is colored brightly. And when it sees a female, what is it? Spreading its tail, shaking its mane, roaring and so on, to show the female who they really are and what they are capable of. This is what I want you to do. Do not go in a group of people and tell them, well, I can run faster than all of you, so I'm better. This is showing off. But if you are with a woman one-on-one, it is okay to tell her who you really are. How can she love you? How can she appreciate you if she doesn't know who you really are? Yes, you can prove it by actions over time, but it will take months or years to really truly know who you are. If you are the modest type and you say you are the modest type, and I know you are, and you don't want to say, well, I did this, I can do that. It's just not you. But sometimes you have to be in your natural male role, and that is to spread your tail, to shake your mane, and to show off your brains. No more than you really are. You don't have to pretend to be somebody else. You just have to show who you really are. Why? Because you want to impress her. We, women, and you, men, we get impressed instantly. If we're not impressed instantly, we do not want to continue. So there is no chance for years and months to get to know another person. We just don't give that chance. If you go on a date with a guy or a woman and you're not impressed on the first date, rarely you will think, well, on the second date it will be a lot better. You just think, well, what a drag. I don't want to meet this person again because they're just not my type. I didn't feel anything. There wasn't that connection. There was no chemistry. There was no attraction and so on. Because the first meeting is important. And the first contact is important. And when I ask you, what are your talents? What can you do? What are your special skills? And tell me, well, there is nothing special about me. What sort of impression does that create? Think about it. Is there really nothing special about you, or are you just not used to telling anybody about your special skills, your talents? Of course you have talents. We all do in different areas of life. And you, if you don't know your talents so far, if you think I'm this average Joe and don't really know anything better than other people, you are wrong. You have to look for your strengths, and they are there somewhere. You might have a better sense of smell. You might run faster. You might have longer fingers that help you with, to play piano better than other people. But there is your own niche, and you are to let me know, or to let somebody else know what it is, because people love us for who we are. But if we don't know who these people are, how can we love them? How can we appreciate them? Do you want to love an average girl who is just average and there's nothing about her that stands out? No, you want something special. Yes, she might be of an average height and an average weight and an average appearance, but there is something in her that makes you tick. If there is no this tick, then you are not attracted to the person. And the same with men. And you might want control, she might want control. Whatever the other person wants, they have to get attention, they have to impress, they have to show themselves, show their strengths. So being modest in some situations is absolutely fine, but being modest in other situations is working against you. And as much as being modest, quiet, and a bit of an introvert is your personality, you can't carry on like this when it comes to personal relationships. It's a bit of a lecture. This is to clear up the misunderstanding. Is this any use to you? My other dear friend in Korea once told me something, and you might not remember this, but there was some girl, tall, pretty girl, and she didn't answer your messages for a while, I think, and you said she's just not interested. And then I thought to myself, what did you tell her about yourself? What did you show her about yourself for her to be interested in you? And you didn't. She doesn't know you. Of course she's not interested if she only sees this coating. And we are nothing but coating. Unless we have really hot looks, people do not go past the coating if you don't open it up, if you don't show it, if you don't let them see inside you. So hoping that the other person will see through your coating and will feel that yes, you are talented, yes, you are an intelligent person with lots of talents, you can write well, you can paint well, and you are really good in relationships, you treat women beautifully. They can't feel it. They can't feel it through the coating because no, we can't read other people's minds and we can't read other people's personalities either. So let's open up. If you're a man or a female, it's the same. You can't expect somebody to like you because you like yourself and because you know that you got talents, you got abilities, and you're better than other people in a certain area, yes, and you think you're above average intelligence. Okay, very high intelligence indeed, but how can other people know it if you close it off? If you say that, well, I'm modest and I don't like to show off. I want to keep it all to myself. Yes, they can just invest their time into me and find out after 3 or 4 years that indeed I am a very intelligent person and I do have talents and so on. Who would stick around for that long? I do. And I would. But it would speed up the process a lot if you do it from the very beginning, if you do it right, without being shy, without thinking that it's bad to boast. It is bad to boast, but it is good to open up. So, on that thought, let me say goodbye to you for today and have a wonderful day. And I am waiting here in the hotel lobby for my monk friends who are having breakfast right now and are about to come here. Big day ahead. Have fun. Bye bye.